Close your eyes.
Hello everyone, welcome to Willow and Roots. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading, we're going to receive guidance from the universe on your health and well-being. We have 3 options here to choose from. This is option 1, this is option 2, and this is option 3. Before we start this reading, I'd like to put this out there. If you're feeling unwell or like if there's something wrong with you physically, go to your doctor or healthcare provider or holistic practitioner. Go and make sure that it is not something that is serious or cannot be healed, cannot be cured. Okay, that's the first thing. Listen to your body, listen to your intuition, right? If you're feeling any aches or pains, or again, just feeling off and you've tried everything and it's just not working, go to the doctor and get checked out. Okay? It is so important. We should not sit on these things. Okay? Now let's get on with this reading. So you can pause the video, choose a card, let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected the first card, here's your reading. So I am going to pull another oracle card and a tarot card, and then we're going to turn everything around and have a look. Okay, and let's get a tarot card. Okay, may I have guidance for option 1's health and well-being? Okay, so let's look at the card. So this is the first card that was pre-pulled. We have mushroom touch, decomposing shame. Okay, so we have an emotional aspect here. Okay, let's see the other card. We have clouds, distraction. Card number 11. And we have the world. Tarot card. Okay. This is quite interesting with the mushroom touch, decomposing shame, and the clouds, distraction. I'm hearing you can run, but you can't hide from your problems. There's only so far you can continue to carry this. Whatever shame, whatever you have done or experienced that is shameful, it's time to face it. It's time to put it to bed with the world card here. We're talking about completion, closing out some form of situation, closing out anything that you are holding on to. Because in holding on to it, that could be the cause of any type of ailment that you're developing. Okay? The world represents the entire being, the entire body. With the mushroom touch, I'm getting earth energy because mushrooms grow in the earth. By trees, yes, but it's a rooted fungi. We also have here with the clouds, the mental body. Now, the way that I'm reading these cards is what will lead up to any type of ailment that you may have developed or developing, or what can give you a very good quality of life. With some ailments, it starts from, it could be mental distress, emotional distress, physical stress, right? Exerting yourself too much and not resting, but also holding on to secrets. It festers away inside. When you release that, it frees up the tension that we hold within our body, the physical body, but keeps our mind at ease as well. Everything is connected. And with the world card, that's what I'm picking up. Everything is connected. So this is all about mind, body, emotion, spirit, your entire being. And we have with 11, that's the wisdom that we possess. There is something that is being held onto that might be a bit shameful and embarrassing to face, but it's time to face it. Because if we hold on to these things, it manifests and festers into something serious. So that is the guidance from the universe as to how you can improve or help, or how your overall well-being is. And in order to achieve that, it's like I'm seeing a wheel, right? So the process is you're facing whatever is distressing or whatever is put upon you, you're facing it and assessing, well, is this something that I'm going to hold on to, or is this something that I'm going to let go of? I am going to process it, whether it be acceptance or whether it be removing from your life. I don't want anything to do with that. So this is you empowered and then moving on to the next experience. But it's not holding on to things, which then develops into resentment, grudge, etc., bitterness, frustration, tension, stress. Then it manifests into something more serious. So the universe is saying, this is the step for you guys. Facing, breaking down, right? So that could be dissecting and reviewing what this thing that's causing shame. It could even be something about your appearance that you don't like. But the thing is, it's called acceptance. When you get to the point where you're like, look, this is who I am, and I embrace all of me. I am so grateful to be in this body, to be me. I am unique, I am different, and I'm proud of it. You hold that with your head held high, and no one can tell you otherwise. And you keep moving, because that's what it's about. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. This is you energetically being solid with the self, emotionally, mentally, physically sound, because you have accepted who you are. For someone with mushroom, it's like something is growing in them. So it could be maybe a deformity, but it's something that has developed and it's growing. And it's like looking for natural, with the mushroom, natural remedies to heal it, to help it get smaller. So it feels like a cyst of some kind. It's some type of growth, but it's also telling me to make sure that you work on the emotional and mental side of things that you were ashamed of or unhappy about, like really working through it and not holding on to it. That's the clearance. That's the release. It's flushing it out in that way energetically. Beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. Thank you all for tuning in. I love you so, so much. I have also opened up the mentorship session. So if you are interested in being mentored by me, my information is in the description box. I would like you all to have a wonderful morning, evening, noon, or night. And I'm sending you all lots of love, many blessings. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the second card, here's your reading. So we're going to pull a few more cards here. Then we get into this reading. Okay. What does option 2 need to do in order to have good health and well-being? Okay. Okay. So we have here composting, decomposing energetic cords, anchor stability, card number 16, reducing to 7. And we have the Ace of Wands. So this is quite interesting. This speaks on energy. Energy you give off, energy you receive, you accept. Okay? Now with composting, decomposing energetic cords, it is being mindful of what you connect yourself to, or who or what connects to you. And it's telling me here that you may be someone who is a transmuter of energy. So negative low energy can come towards you, or energies that need like neutralizing comes to you, and somehow you're able to like balance things out. As much as that is good, sometimes people connect themselves to you and don't want to let go. The whole idea is to connect, heal, or get what you need to get, the energy boost, raise the vibration, inspiration, what have you. disconnect and have your experiences and being able to maintain that positive boost, that clarity as to how you can overcome certain situations you may face. But there are people who don't want to let go. So this is the pile of potential energy vampires. Okay? So with the anchor stability card, that's the number 7 card, it speaks on you needing to take the time to step inside this property, what's behind the door, and close the door. Set healthy boundaries. Having time for yourself to recharge, to regroup, but also to enjoy your own energy, to experience your own energy, to understand your own energy, right? That's what this is telling me. It's setting boundaries. You needing to be stable within yourself, not always giving. With the Ace of Wands, it speaks on doing it now, needing to take action now. This needs to be the mindset. It is not being selfish. This is all about self-preservation here. So if people are there feeding off your energy, right? Imagine they get a straw and they shove it in like an orange and they're just drinking all the juice. It's like that. You're the orange and they're just sucking you dry. And what the universe is saying is it's okay to say no. It's okay to close the door and just have time for yourself. It's okay to say, look, I don't want to do this. Not now. With the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this speaks on you reviewing everything that you are connected to, everyone you are connected to, and seeing where they fall. Is it beneficial or not? If it is not, it's time to cut the cords. It's healthy to make this assessment. It's healthy to do this. It is no different to doing a spring cleaning. It is no different to changing your wardrobe. And I know that people might come for me for this, but whether you have gained weight or lost weight, the clothes that you have that you're no longer fitting in, you're meant to let go of it, right? So it's a similar thing. If you have no need for it, you've got to be a little bit selfish here. If there is no need, no benefit, it is time to let go, cut. Or starting to set those boundaries where you are distancing yourself. Because of course, there's some cords that you can't cut. It's not going to cut. Like parents, children, etc. Siblings, you can't break those. But you can set boundaries. Strict, firm, solid boundaries. I'm hearing impenetrable boundaries. I'm seeing like an oak tree. Yeah, it speaks on being grounded as well. Now, this is something that will help you with your overall well-being, setting these boundaries. This is you being able to enjoy your energy, okay? Understand your energy, taking the time to truly connect with you and to understand you and to understand your essence and what this, it's very powerful life force energy you possess. It's like connecting and grasping and understanding this, what it truly means to have this. And with that being 7, that's the number of spirit for me. It's like it's time for you to now step on this path of being strict, of focusing on being stable within yourself. Because when we're deprived of energy, that's when we grow tired, weak, drained, more susceptible to catching things, developing things physically. Okay? The body doesn't have enough to fight off, if it is viruses, what have you. It doesn't have the energy, the fight to protect you. So that's why it is important to really work on this, conserving energy, a balance, maintaining a balance. Now I'm looking at the letterbox here, and I'm hearing like, don't call us, we'll call you. I'll get back to you on that, right? Slip your inquiry here and I'll get back to you. Now, the crow is facing this direction. So it is saying that this is necessary here. Whatever is being said here is necessary. It's starting to put that into practice from today. Beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. Thank you all for tuning in. I love each and every one of you. I've also opened up the mentorship session. So if you are interested in being mentored by me, information on that is in the description box below. I would like you all to have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the third card, here's your reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull some more cards. Then we're going to turn everything around and see what is revealed. Okay. So let's see what the cards will reveal. So we have receiving, opening self to worthiness, being open to receive, feeling deserving of, and we have here, look at that, stream of light. So we're working with the mental body here. Now the way that I'm going to be reading these cards is what is leading up to any type of ailment or what could help you to maintain your well-being. Now we know that it starts from the mental, emotional, physical side of things, right? Where if you are stressed out, it could manifest into something physical. So that's how we're looking at this. What area could be the cause of a block, right, in your well-being? Okay. Next card, we have power lines, energy. Card number 36, reducing to 9. And we have the Empress. Wow. Now the Empress also speaks on value, right? How do you value yourself? And we have here opening self to worthiness. Now we have with the power lines, energy. So this is really, really screaming in the areas of the mental body, so our thought process, and with the card of energy, it's what we give off. So what you think about yourself, it's actually being projected onto others. So if you find that people treat you a certain way, it's because you may be treating yourself that way, right? So we have a strong need to, and it does feel emotional as well, because when we are focusing on worthiness and value, it's how you also feel about yourself. So mentally, do I deserve this? Am I good enough? And then the way you feel about yourself is what you express, is what you give off. I think in this case, the emotional and mental body are in alignment with this belief, false belief of the self. Okay? That's for those of you where you're like, I don't really deserve this, or this is too good to be true. If someone gives you a compliment, it's like, no, please don't. No, that's not true. That's, or you just downplay it. It's for you to embrace it, to receive it and believe it. If someone is giving you a compliment, accept it. Try not to play it down. Try not to talk them out of what they just said. Like, oh no, you're talking nonsense. That's not true. Well, you're pretty much saying to them that their opinion's not valid, right? That's crazy. So this is actually being open to receiving the blessings also from the universe. The blessings could come in the form of people helping you, or opportunities falling into your lap, but it's saying that you are deserving of this. Or even for some of you, connecting and asking the universe, asking Source, God, for things that you desire, that you need. A lot of people feel that they cannot connect to God and ask God, ask Source for help. It is like being open to believing, to receiving the blessings. Now, I'm really feeling heavily for this one. It is connecting to Source because we have the power line, and with the power line, I'm thinking phone line. So this could even be, again, asking Spirit for help or asking someone for help, someone who's in a position and has an open and kind heart to help you. Sometimes you do need to reach out to others in order to receive help. And then you pay it forward. When you're in a position where you are comfortable, you can do the same for someone else. But it is saying to work on the mental and the emotional side of things as to you being deserving of certain blessings. Okay, not being too hard on yourself, because energetically others are picking up on this. And if you encounter someone who is not in the highest of frequencies, they're going to take advantage of this to have you feel what they are feeling inside. Okay, so we're talking about narcissists, etc. So it's important to be mindful of what you think about yourself, what you speak about yourself, what you feel about yourself, or things that are given to you to help you to evolve. Accept it. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be on your path. Think of it that way. If it wasn't for you, it would not be presented to you. Start seeing yourself in the God, Goddess energy as well, right? So this involves doing things for yourself that will make you feel good about yourself, that will make you feel worthy. So this is speaking on, it stems from you first. So it's not about getting the validation from others. It's you validating yourself, you giving yourself that. And when others confirm it with the compliments, it's like, yes, thank you very much. And that's it. No need to elaborate. Because you believe that, you know that about yourself. A perfect example, someone who is creative or talented in a field, right? They know their worth. They know that they're talented. So they create something. Let's say it's a work of art for a bank. I'm just plucking ideas out of the air. And they present it to the bank manager or the owners and say, okay, this is the work of art that you want to put up in your bank. You gave me free reign to create whatever I want. Bank owner says, wow, this is amazing. What do you think the artist is going to say? Oh, no, it's just a load of crap. They're not going to say that because they know their worth. They're going to say thank you. And this is how much it's worth. This is what you're going to have to pay me now. Right? Confidence, working on that. Confidence. Self-belief. Belief in spirit. Right? It's also a vibration that needs to be shifted. We're not saying that it's low, but it's more so keeping it neutral, like being more neutral and aiming to be in that higher frequency. So not dropping to a frequency where you're actually telling yourself negative things because somehow it's meant to make you feel good, which it absolutely makes no sense. But I do know people like that. They're more comfortable in that very low energy or being a victim because they're afraid of experiencing what it is like to not have those worries, to not have those thoughts. It's almost like a need for drama, a need for fighting. It gives them purpose. Very strange. So again, being open to receiving blessings from spirit, having that positive outlook and belief in the self, so that energetically others are seeing and treating you the way that you treat yourself and the way you ought to be treated. So this pile also, if it is more in that negative energetic frequency, that is where it could lead to bitterness and frustration, which then leads to stress, which then leads to things that could be more serious physically. You got me. So it's definitely working through that, embracing the self and accepting the self. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Forgot to mention this. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Now, the Tower is all about tearing down old structures. So we're talking about old belief systems as well. It does tie in with being in this energy. If you are someone that you may have worth issues, value issues, this is like catastrophe here if it continues. Just what I said earlier about bitterness, frustration, then manifests into stress, then manifests into something serious. The body breaks down, right? And it's like it's beyond your control. So there is a point where it could actually go on for too long that there's nothing that can be done. So it's important to recognize this and to really nip it in the bud, or being able to manage it from now. Beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. Thank you all for tuning in. I love each and every one of you. I have also opened up mentorship sessions. So if you were interested in being mentored by me, my information is in the description box below. Once again, I would love you all to have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Open your